How you doing, dessert junkies? I hope you are well. I hope you've had a fantastic week. Now, of course, Saturday the 19th of September is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Arr! So make sure you go arr to your family and friends. Now, this week's recipe is a real quick one. You know how sometimes you want to make those lovely baked cobblers, but you don't want to make a full one? Well, this is a personalised one and it only requires a microwave. This is my mason jar cobbler.
Okay guys, to get started we have some frozen berries here. You can use fresh, but for me frozen is easier. And to these berries I'm going to add some icing sugar, or powdered sugar that you guys call it in the United States. What I'm going to do with this is then just toss around my berries so that the icing sugar then dissolves and it becomes a bit of a syrup, makes them a little bit more dense than just a runny mixture. So this is going to help the cobbler when you microwave it. Once they're all nice and coated, it's now time to pop them in our mason jar. Make sure, of course, if you are going to use a mason jar, that it's a glass mason jar so it can go in a microwave. You can just use a ramekin if you want, if you don't have a mason jar, but definitely probably something that's got a real deep of thickness because we want it to be microwave safe, essentially. Anything microwave safe will do the job. Pop your berries in the bottom there, and then in another bowl we're going to make the topping. So I've just got some plain flour here. Then I've got some brown sugar. All the ingredients are listed below for you guys. Then we've got some baking powder, or I think it was baking soda in the States. Just a good pinch of that, just to give it a bit of rise. And then some butter, which is just at room temperature so you can work it. And I'm just gonna whack in some milk. So just around 2 tablespoons, 40 ml of milk, just to make it all nice and gooey. Now, I decided using a fork to mix this up with. I was a bit of a fool. I should have just used my fingers. But, you know, if you're one of those people that don't like touching stuff like this, go with the fork. But if you are, clean hands, go in there. And we're going to make this kind of like a cookie dough. It's probably the best way of summing up what this is going to look like at the end. Then we're going to bring back in our mason jar, and I'm just going to make little balls of the batter to pop in top of the mason jar. So I've just got little balls I'm making just with my fingers, and I'm putting these lightly on top. I don't want to push them down because you don't want any explosions in the microwave, but you just want to fill those gaps, and it's okay if you've got some gaps. It's rustic. Microwave this for 2 minutes in your lovely microwave. Allow it to cool for about 2-3 minutes before adding any ice cream or cream because it will melt. This is just a lovely ball of vanilla ice cream. I love vanilla ice cream. It's underrated. And I'm going to allow that to sort of melt a little bit and ooze in, and it's so easy, guys. Just perfect for one.
There you have it, guys. How simple and easy is this to put together? And of course, if you put it in a mason jar, hipsters will appear from nowhere and they'll love it. And they may ask if it's paleo. Just tell them it's paleo. I'm sure there's some caveman that ate it out of a mason jar once upon a time. If you like this video, of course, give me a thumbs up, hit favorite if you want to keep it for later, and of course subscribe. 4,000 by the end of the year. We are now in September. We need to run for the finish. 4,000. So please hit the subscribe button. I would love it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week for another video recipe. Bye, guys. Saw these today when I went shopping, and they are Kit Kats from Japan. Yeah, so I thought I'd try them on camera and do the next step that you need for these things. So these are from Japan. These are cheesecake flavored Kit Kats.